Is 5 o'clock on this Sunday evening, March 11th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, March 11th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5 o'clock on this Sunday evening, and our top story in Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is President Trump campaigns for presidential candidate but keeps spotlight on himself. Elizabeth Warren rejects DNA test to settle Native American heritage. Trump North Korea meeting U.S. knows says fight chief. Trump White House expected to support raising the minimum age to buy long guns. Winter storm Skylar to spread storm front the Appalachian, then become another northeast coastal storm. Ben woman gets 21 years for drugging kids so she can get 10 and do CrossFit. Historic vote in China will let President rule for life. Plane flying from UAE to Turkey crashed in Iran, killing 11. Putin condemned for saying Jews may have manipulated U.S. election. Russia test fires hypersonic missile. Horse walked in a Miami nightclub. No, nobody else can. After once predicting a quick end in the middle of investigation, White House looking to expand legal team. Man who killed the three at California Veterans Home had sought healing there. Trump loves winning, but his president business says California has got it in his way. At least 16 people were killed after lightning struck a church in Rwanda on Saturday, according to an official. Defense Secretary James Mattis said Sunday would be very warm hours, so the Syrian government forced to use water as gas to its citizens. A 28-story building in Kentucky was demolished Sunday afternoon to make way for the construction of a new office building. A woman and one-year-old daughter was found dead in a pair of murder-suicide in Florida Saturday, Florida said. President Trump denied he's unhappy with his legal team and he isn't at an Emmett T. Flood, who helped Bill Clinton during his impeachment trial. 3 employees at a post office in upstate New York were sick after coming in contact with unknown white powder that spilled from a package. President Trump touted steel tariffs and double talks with North Korea as he urged Western Pennsylvania Republicans to vote for Rick Saccone. Coral Cassidy Warriors basket in glory, winning Division 4 South title and trip to the TD got it. East native Christine Lober devoted to helping veterans, worked 5 years at the Brockton VA as she was among 3 killed in the houses to turn off and fighting in California. Elon Musk wants to preserve humanity in space. Toys R Us liquidation news will be transited for toy makers. Measuring Universe expansion reveals mystery. Why people still worry about the fallen Chinese space station despite the low odds. The more opioids doctors prescribe, the more money they make. Peter Channel News Time is 5:01 on this Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and it's 7:30 for a sports report. The Boston Bruins fall to the Chicago Blackhawks at the TD Garden 3-1, and the Boston Bruins and the Boston Celtics will be at the TD Garden tonight, 7:30 p.m., taking on the Indiana Pacers. Nightmare matchups to protect the #1 seed in the 2018 NCAA tournament. Maryland, George Washington, AU, and Virginia will wait destinations for NCAA women's basketball tournament, and Tigers basketball run drives healthy Masters bets. Peter Channel News Time is 5:01 on this Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, and it's time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA with a subway commuter rail ferries. They are looking good. Okay, hours and byways of New Wing on this Sunday afternoon, 146 northbound side, Little Salisbury Road in North Smithfield, Route 4 and southbound side, Little Farm, Route 1 in North Kingstown. 95 northbound side, Little Sorrow, Route 128 out in Canton, 7 Expressway, southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch, northbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. 93 on the northbound side, it is so from downtown Boston stretch, 93 southbound side, so 7 million downtown Boston, Mass Pike, both ends of background, South Boston way at the Logan Airport. Mass Pike eastbound side, Little Surround, Newton Corner, Central Massachusetts Highways are looking good. Pike on the eastbound side, it is slow for the service after 84. 91 on the southbound side, slow for the Springfield stretch. 91 on the southbound side, slow for the southbound stretch. And 91 on the southbound side, Little Store in Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, Little Store on Route 5 in South Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, Little Store, Waterbury Stretch. 84 eastbound side, Little Store after Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, Little Store in West Haven, Connecticut. 95 on the north, both ends of Backman, Central, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, Little Store, During, Connecticut. And up north, 89 on the southbound side, Little Store around Route 93 in Concord, New Hampshire. 93 on the southbound side, Little Store around the Concord, New Hampshire Church. 93 on the southbound side, Little Store after Route 101 in Manchester, New Hampshire. And up north, Interstate A789, 91 on the southbound side, slow after Canada with upstate New York, Vermont. Autoway 55, southbound side, slow to South Quebec headed towards the U.S.-Canadian border, and Autoway 59, the northbound side, slow to South Quebec headed towards Montreal. Peter Channel News Time is 5:03 on this Sunday afternoon. It's time now for a weather report. Beauty of a Sunday, perfect for walking, including yours truly, any outdoor activity. But Monday night, Tuesday, we are watching yet another winter storm. That is 3 times the third storm in the last 10, 11 days. Take a look at the satellite loop, and it shows clouds covering much of eastern Massachusetts and one Boston vicinity and up to Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and some rain showers between Augusta, New Brunswick, and snowing and raining around mid-coast Maine, and snowing from northwestern portions of Maine, west of Bangor, Maine, and snowing south of Berlin, New Hampshire, and snowing in the northwestern portions of Vermont, and stretching all the way up in the east central portion of Quebec, and stretching to northern Maine and New Brunswick, and the central and eastern portion of Nova Scotia. Current conditions rain in the region, it is in the 30s to near 47 around 7 New England, and in the 20s to 30s, but much of northern with a 10-degree reading in Mount Washington, and some 40 in Canada, Maine, 42 Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 41 in Manchester, New Hampshire. Right now, Naughton at the 5 o'clock hour, it is 43 degrees, our temperature humidity of 48%, 2.25 degrees, barometer to 96 inches at a steady, and winds west at 2 miles an hour. We are under a winter storm watch in effect from Monday evening to Thursday evening. Heavy snow, total circulation around 6 to 12 inches of localized amounts up to 18 inches are possible. Portions of North Connecticut, western and central eastern and southeastern Massachusetts, as well as all over Rhode Island. From Monday evening to Tuesday evening, travel could be very difficult and impossible, including during the running commuting on Tuesday. Damage to trees and power lines is possible, as snow will be accompanied with strong damage winds, especially over the southeast Massachusetts Rhode Island. Significant reduction visibly if possible. And flood warning conditions with Taunton River near Bridgewater until Tuesday morning until 1 minute scant 11:45 a.m. Sunday the stage is 8.8 feet. Flood stays 8 feet and minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast. The river will continue to present near 8.9 feet by this afternoon. The river will be fall below. Flood stage early through Tuesday morning at 9 feet. Backwater flooding from the Taunton River will cause flooding in the lower Pritchard Brook in the middle river. This will cause Wolski Park to become impassable by most vehicles for an extended period of time. Temporary the dangers of crossing flooded roadways. The water may be deeper than you think. Floodwaters may have the ability to damage roadways. See device of local officials and evacuated asked to do so. And okay, let's take a look at the forecast. Goes like this. Tonight, podcast got about 27 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour coming evening for Monday. Increased skies about 44 degrees and calmer becoming east about 5 to 9 miles an hour in the afternoon. Monday night, stormy after midnight. The snow gradient time so about 3 degrees and northeast about 8 to 11 miles gusts as high as 25 miles an hour, where the anticipation is 90% and new circulation to 4 inches possible. Tuesday, snow circulation times 132 degrees. Breeze at northeast about 17 to 21 miles gusts as high as 43 miles an hour. Anticipation is 90%. New circulation 10 and 14 inches possible. Tuesday night at chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then at chance of snow showers mainly between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Most skies about 28 degrees and west about 7 and 30 miles gusts as 26 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. Wednesday, chance of snow showers late afternoon. Partly sunny in the most skies about 39 about 27 degrees. Anticipation 30%. Thursday, partly sunny in the podcast about 39 about 27 degrees. Friday, most sunny in the most skies about 39 about 25 degrees. And for Saturday, most sunny podcast about 43 about 20 degrees. And for Sunday, most sunny sky about 47 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, March 11, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good evening. Goodbye, later. And I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a later report. Hope you have a good evening.